What is up, guys? It is Nisho here, and tonight we got some exciting news. We finally got this last Noble Knight card revealed. It was rumored all the way back in like May, June that we'd be getting new Noble Knight support. So it really took a while to actually come into fruition, but it came nonetheless. So here it is, the new quick play spell card, um, featuring some beautiful artwork. Um, Glory of the Noble Knights. Quick play spell card. You can activate one of its name per turn. So what you do is you target one Noble Knight monster you control and choose one equipped spell card from your deck that can be equipped to that monster and equip it to that monster. I don't know. I only really like this is something that I think is nowhere near necessary. You can probably okay, so it's a quick play spell card and it has Noble Knight in the name. So that automatically means one, that is searchable. Two, it doesn't limit you to equipping only the Noble Arms. So it gives you options to run more equipped spell cards in your deck, like Moon Mirror Shield, or whatever other good equips are there that have kind of been under the radar. And it has to be equipped spells that can be equipped to Noble Knight monsters. Um, I don't think that would be a problem. Like, you wouldn't be running any that wouldn't be able to equip. Unfortunately, because it doesn't say Noble Arms, you can't equip Gwennifer to a Noble Knight using this. But it is a quick play, so it can be used during either player's turn. Like, imagine attaching like a Galatine, making a monster gain a stack. Equipping a Destiny, making a monster like invulnerable to destruction. Excalibur depends on the deck. And on a Driston, this could actually be a real nice card because, Driston, when you equip a Noble Arms to it, you get to destroy a face-up card on the field once per turn, and that's like a trigger effect. So, if this is like the last thing to happen, so usually, like in a chain link, this would probably be the first thing to go. Like this would be like the first thing you activate. Usually this would be Chainlink 1, is what I'm trying to say. So because of that, Driston would activate once the Equip Ball is equipped. And so you'd get to pop a card on the field, a face-up card, because of Driston. So it just makes a Driston control build of Noble Knights a little more playable. Um, Link format did, kind of, I wouldn't say kill a lot of decks, but it's like it made the game slower to a point that people felt initially that Noble Knights would have been one of those decks that would have been able to take advantage of the game slowing down a bit, but it turns out the game didn't slow down because it was still around, and True Dracos are still around, and Dinos are still around, you know what I'm saying? And some Pendulum decks are still around, like Magicians. So Noble Knights really have a lot of competition in this way before they can be considered strong or even relevant. Um, like this is a deck that struggles against other rogue decks. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's one of those decks that I just feel that Konami just didn't really do well enough in terms of synergy. A lot of the cards, although like there are some Noble Knight cards that really just hit it right on the dot. There are quite a few of them that just really just and it felt like they could have did it better, but I think this is a real solid card. I would play two, like in my Noble Knight deck, just because three, it's only a once per turn, and you have to control a Noble Knight monster already. Second off is that it doesn't really stop anything from happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just a one for one. It's like it's not gonna do anything that like by itself. You're gonna like you're kind of relying on the equip that you're searching to make this card more useful. So yeah, this definitely isn't a bad card. I do like it. I like the artwork. But since it is coming out in Extreme Force, it's actually in the main set, so it will be in the TCG version of Extreme Force. The only problem is that we here in America won't get Extreme Force probably until like early January next year because Circuit Breaker's coming out in October, and they usually don't release 100 card, like the full 100 card sets in December. So they're probably gonna wait until January to release that set. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a few months before we actually get this card over here, and it's probably just gonna be a common anyway because Konami's not really gonna try to juice Noble Knights at this point in time, unless there actually is more support. But I really don't think that's the case. It doesn't seem like something that would come with like more support unless they're really making like an entire sub archetype or like 2 or 3 more monsters, which honestly that would be wishful thinking at this point. But yeah, glory to Noble Knights. It's just nice to see the rumor was true about us getting Noble Knight support, but unfortunately, this isn't like what I would say is what Noble Knights needed because we already had Boars. You know what I'm saying? It's like Boars was already something that can get us equip spells easily. And I feel like most Noble Knight decks could already have easy access to their equip spells. Like, you usually drew equip spells like at least once every other hand, at least. It was never really a problem in my playtesting, but I guess this could be something that could really help us get a little more consistency. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Noble Knights, I might do another video of them sometime in the future, but if not, I guess that's really all for now. This was Nisha here showing off this new card. Well, not hype, entirely hype, but pretty interesting new card. I do like the artwork. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.